literally just talked for like 40 minutes. Give me a second. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video, finishing my Goodreads goal. The Kiss Curse and the Dead Romantics, I just finished them recently. That puts me at 57 books finished for my 60 books challenge. I thought this video would be really fun to be able to read 3 books and finish my Goodreads goal. I know that's like not as exciting as all these other videos that you see where they're like trying to finish my Goodreads goal and they're like behind, but I am just so happy that I'm reading more than I thought I was going to. Last year I think I only read like 29 books, and this is like a huge difference to what I read last year, so I'm so excited. The books that I have on my agenda are ones that are going to be on my November TBR. The first book that I am starting, and I'm so excited to say I'm starting, is going to be Divine Rivals, and this is by Rebecca Ross. Just heard so many good things about this book and everyone loves this. So far I am not that far into it. I love the setting so far. It is so good. Yeah, it's Roman. I love his character. It's just so good and it's hot, and I just like, I can picture him so clearly in my head. And same with Iris. I can picture her so perfectly. So far I'm only on page 62, which is A Sandwich with an Old Soul, and that's chapter 8. I really like this time period. You also have the gods and you're kind of like mixing them together, and I'm kind of like, so it's just giving me kind of like World War I to II vibes that I'm getting, but I am really enjoying those vibes because I like that historical bit. I've been reading it on my Kindle, and I read a lot yesterday because I wasn't feeling good and I just laid in bed and rotted. I am a little lost with the fantasy, I will say that, just because we're still learning about the gods and who they are. Not confusing, it's just kind of throwing me off that like they have typewriters but then they have gods. You know, that sounds very stupid, but that's like how I'm feeling. Roman just found out that his father forced this whole marriage thing on him, and he's stuck. On top of that, he was kind of mean to Iris, so Iris like hates him, and Roman knows that she's sending letters to him but she doesn't know it's him, and I'm just eating it up because I didn't know we got his POV, and I was sitting there on my Kindle and I was like, what? That was so annoying, but I was so excited about it. I was like, there's no way, like I had no idea. And it's just the way he's like captivated by her. I will update you guys when I'm a little bit more and I have more thoughts. Right now it's just kind of like a big jumble of things, and we haven't really gotten into the plot because I think the plot is there's like soldiers that are going missing. I will talk to you guys in a little bit and just let you know my thoughts when I am more into the book. Hi everyone, I just wanted to check in here real quick and talk to you guys about today's sponsor, which is going to be Anna and Luisa. Thank you once again for sponsoring this video. I was so excited to get a message from them once again. I did it before and I absolutely love them, and I've already loved their products for years. They're just beautiful, they're affordable, and they have a broad range of prices for jewelry. I'm here to talk to you about their Black Friday sale that they will be having this month. They sent me 2 pieces that I wanted to show you guys today. The first one I got was this little moon necklace. The name is Mai, and it is a pendant necklace. It's absolutely beautiful. Second one are these drop earrings, and it is the name Elise. Let me talk to you about a little bit about Ana Luisa. Ana Luisa crafts high quality jewelry pieces at very affordable prices. Ana Luisa is also carbon neutral from their packaging to their products, and I love that about them, and I even store their little baggies that they give away. I love them. They care about their impact on the planet. Their designs are unique and they will make you feel empowered, elegant, and at your finest. I love them always, and they are so beautiful. You can dress them up or you can dress them down. They also have a worry-free guarantee, so it's a 2-year warranty on all products. The pieces are just absolutely stunning. I love the necklace especially because it reminds me of like Akatar or the Dream Court. It's just so beautiful and something different, and I just love pendants. On top of that, I love the earrings just because the color, and with gold, I feel like a lot of jewelry that I get that is gold, it tarnishes very easily. I've had earrings from Ana Luisa 4 or 3 years ago, and they are still just as beautiful as the day I got them, and they haven't tarnished since. Ana Luisa has the perfect gifts this holiday season, whether it's for yourself or your family members or your loved ones. I know that I'm going to be using this link so that I can buy my sister some stuff. Ana Luisa is currently running an exclusive holiday sale up to 35% off. The more you buy, the more you save. A link that I'm going to put right here on the video as of right now, and if you miss it, there is one in the description for 35% off your order. So once again, 35% off with this link, and it is for the Black Friday sale for Ana Luisa. I love love this. I definitely think it is a wonderful idea to be able to buy your loved one some jewelry pieces. I love them. I wear them all the time. This necklace is going to be my go-to for now on. It is absolutely gorgeous and stunning, and I cannot wait to start wearing it and everything. So thank you so much to Anna and Luisa for helping sponsor this video. I'm so glad that I was able to partner up with them. They're lovely, amazing, and I love their jewelry. So thank you, and once again, 35% off your order for Black Friday from Anna Luisa. So let's get back on to the video. Hi everyone. It has been a while since I updated you guys. I think I updated you guys on like Tuesday, Monday for this video. It has been a week, a bad week, if I can say. I don't even like want to film this right now if I'm being honest, but I know that I should update you guys because I'm almost done the book. The reason I haven't been filming when I read and everything is because on Wednesday I wasn't feeling good. And then Thursday, if you don't know, well, Rocky is my golden retriever and he is 13. He just turned 13 in September. Thursday, he was very energetic, and then when the night came, he was just very tired. He's not the best at walking. Like going up the stairs was really hard. He had to take breaks and everything. But on Thursday when I came home from work, my mom said he hasn't moved. But when I went to bed at 8, he was laying in the foyer, and when I woke up the next morning to go to school, he had not moved. My dad tried to take him outside for him to go potty, and he didn't go. I'd been even trying to get him to go. He wasn't eating. Literally nothing was getting this dog up or energetic, and he was not himself. So when I came home from school, I was really worried because I was like, what are we gonna do? Like, we should probably take him to the doctors. And my mom told us that we're gonna take him to the doctors at 5, and she basically implied we were gonna put him down. And I was freaking out because I worked, so I had to take off work. And we all got like our little, I don't know if you can see, thingies because I have one of Tank. Sorry, I'm trying not to cry. Yeah, and then I just laid with him in the foyer because he would not move. He loves turkey, like lunch meat, and I tried to give it to him and he wouldn't take it. And I just laid with him, and you know, yeah. So took him to the vet, and he didn't move. He would not. We had to carry him to the car. Short story. If I just want to get through this because I don't want to cry and I don't want to think about it. We put him down because he literally for like 12 hours he didn't eat, drink, move, and he had gotten really bad. And I feel like God put Teddy in our life knowing that we would need him after Rocky died. And I also think that Rocky saw Teddy and was like, I'm good to go, like it's okay if I go, and he left. And I miss him a lot still. Yesterday was really hard. Anytime I saw him, even just he lays always like right over there in that little corner, and he's not there. And it's like really hard because I'm playing with Teddy and I keep thinking that Rocky's inside, because I would take Athena and Teddy outside and then Rocky would stay in because he was just didn't want to move. He was old, tired. But if you knew Rocky, he was the best dog ever. He was the sweetest, and he was my puppery. I picked him out. He was mine, and I miss him dearly. Today's been better, but yesterday I showered. I stayed in the same pajamas. There's this like blanket right here. Rosie's on it right now. Right there. That Rocky was laying on when he passed, and I have been sleeping with it every night because I miss him. And I also have my like stuffed animal, and that's his car. I've been sleeping badly, and that's the only thing that really makes me to sleep. Anyways, basically what I'm trying to say is I have had a really shitty ass week, and it makes me not want dogs in the future because of how much it hurts with him. I literally have a hole in my heart. That's the reason I haven't been filming. And I'm not trying to just like out of nowhere just switch the situation, but if you didn't know, then now you know. I'm doing okay, I guess. I'm not doing okay, but I'm not thinking about it, and it helps. But then there's times that it's like a whole wave and I break down. So it's Saturday the 9th. I started this book I think like the beginning of this week. I just haven't been really reading that consistently. I'm really liking this book. I just feel like it's very slow. But I do really like their relationship that they have right now, and Kit's character is like very flirty. Like he loves messing with her, and I love it. So I really like their connection, but I I like that he knows that she's the one on the typewriter, but she doesn't know it's him. And I like that, but also it's the way he talks about her that I've been really enjoying. Right now I'm on 185 and I'm on chapter 26, which is Outshine. I absolutely love the setting. The setting of the war, I think it's like 1987 or something, 1980. Basically what happened is Iris became a war correspondent, and she basically just takes the news of it. So she's like not, like she's in the middle, so if she does get captured, like they won't hurt her basically. At this one place with Addie and Marissa or Maris, this one woman, and she has this bed and breakfast, and the woman told her that there are 3 different sirens. The first one is during night, which means that you have 3 minutes, I believe, close all the windows, cover the windows, turn off all the lights. You only have like 3 minutes until the hellhounds or like the hounds come. The second one is during the day. That one you have 2 minutes, and that is basically you have 2 minutes to get inside, close the doors, don't move. But if you're outside and you have nowhere to go, you really want to drop to the ground and not move, because there are wyverns that are in the skies holding bombs, and they will drop them on anything that moves. So it's lovely. The third one is, I think it's like either day or night or whenever. You don't have any time. It basically means that our warriors have been defeated and they are retreating, and you need to up and leave basically because it's so dangerous. I really like the stakes right now, but I'm also very confused with the war kind of right now, because I'm a little confused. I don't know if they're like humans, like you can see them, or if they're just there, you know, like I need a picture of them, and we haven't been getting that. We've just been kind of getting like rumors. Basically nothing's crazy really is happening. We're just going day by day with Iris, and I kind of like the peacefulness, not the peacefulness, but I kind of like that. I'm just enjoying it. I'm eating it up. I literally don't want to put it down is what I'm trying to say, but I am just kind of going with the flow. Like nothing's happening. It could be boring, I guess, for some people, but for me, I'm enjoying it, and I think it's just because of the relationship that they have together. That's all I have to say. Oh, this is Teddy. I don't know if you guys seen him on my Instagram, but this is Teddy. This doesn't hurt because I have so many layers on right now. Okay, light. Teddy! Not the Kindle! He literally he jumped from this last time. Put 2 and 2 together, you know? Iris is looking for her brother because he's missing, and I really want to see more of that because there's like soldiers that are being going missing, except haven't been talked about. It was kind of just put in there, and then she said that her brother was missing, and kind of like, oh okay, but nothing's happened. She's trying to send letters to colonels, like nothing's coming back. So I don't know what's happening with that. That's the biggest plot point, I guess. Other than that, it's pretty much her just going through the motions of the day, taking in the war. We're still learning stuff too. That's another thing. Like, I don't think we know everything fully. We do know more about the gods, and I cannot think of their name for the life of me. Part 3 now. The words in between. So I'm on page 209. This started so well. She unfortunately had to sit on Roman Kid's lap nearly all the way to the front line. That's what I thought. That was a child screaming. That was a fox. Half an hour later, they stopped at the neighboring town of Clover Hill so the captain could load one last round of resources in the bag. Iris rolled down her window and prodded Roman in the chest. It won't do us any good if you break your neck on the way to the front, she said. I don't mind sharing the seat. That is, if you don't mind me sitting on your... I don't mind, he said. I have been reading Divine Rivals today and I'm really trying to finish it. It's just everything is getting my mind. Like I feel very anxious. Like I keep biting my fingernails. On top of that, I've just been going to my phone too much. Let me just explain some of the quotes I've been eyeing up. This is on page 268 if you're wondering. Roman said, "But the moment you walked away," Roman rushed on, "I knew I felt something for you, which I'd been denying for weeks. The moment you wrote me and said you were 600 kilometers away from Oath, I thought my heart has stopped. To know that you would still write to me, but also that you were so far away. And as our letters progressed, I finally acknowledged that I was in love with you. And I wanted you to know who I was. That's when I decided I would follow you. I didn't want the life my father had planned for me. A life where I could never be with you." Sorry, that was where I could never be with you. I really like this. Slowly he lifted his fingers and wove them with hers. Fingers that had typed letter after letter to her, and she raised him to his feet. Like, I don't... Ugh, it was so cute. And this other one, because of the season we're in. "My favorite season is autumn because my mom and I believed that that's the only time when magic could be tasted in the air, and I am a devoted tea lover and I can drink my weight in it." I also liked this one. "I am so afraid, and yet how I long to be vulnerable and brave when it comes to my own heart. When my heart is beating wildly in my chest and I would beg you to come and tame it, is this. Your letters have been a light for me to follow. Your words, a sublime feast that fed me on days when I was starving. I love you, Iris, and I want you to see me. I want you to know me." But I do know that I need to finish this book, and I wish my Rocky Poo was here to lay with me because he always laid with me when I read my books. I'm so ready for the next one. You can't see that. I finished my book. I now know, finally, Dakra, and Enva, who are the gods. Are they people? Like, how am I picturing them? And I still don't know how to picture them, but I don't know, y'all. I just finished them, and that was good. That was, like, really good. It wasn't, it was good. I did want more fantasy. I think I started to crave that a lot in this book, and I thought that, you know, the beginning was slow, the middle got a little quicker, the ends definitely picked up, but it was still like I was really wanting the fantasy and I wasn't getting that. I think I'm in the middle between like a 3.75 and a 4. I think we give it a 4. Oh, like their characters together fit so well. They were like opposites, and just the way that they were always there for one another, and the ending really made me so sad because I was like, frick. Y'all, I'm so stupid. I was always like, why are those are from the typewriters. Those are the keys. I'm glad that I read it. I am going to pick up my next book. For me to get to it, I have to move a bunch of books, and I think I should because I don't know. You guys, yeah, you guys can see. Look how that's leaning right now. I really don't want to do my homework right now, and I want to read so stinking bad, so I might just do that. I'm not even gonna lie, y'all. I just want to sit and read. Like, that is the vibe that I have right now. I could not stop. When I did my November TBR video, I saw both of these books, and I was like, I need to read these so stinking badly. Obviously got this one, so now we're gonna read this one. I love Cassandra Clare. I loved the Mortal Instruments series. Even though that's not everyone's favorite, to me, I still loved it. I cannot wait to get into this. Victorian England, to me, is very like wintry, cold, you know? So I'm so excited to get into this, and this is about Tessa. Tessa was in like the last book, and so I'm really excited to read more because we weren't spoiled, but we do know what happens to one person, but I don't know his real name. I kind of know about her and everything, but I am very excited just because this world is just so fun to me. I can't wait. So that's the book that I did get on my Kindle because loan went away from me, so I did buy it. It's right next. It's right there. Can you see it? Yeah, you can see it. Okay, yeah, we have a couple things to do, so I might have to wait. Hi everyone. I did start reading yesterday. I literally read like 200 pages, and for me that is like so much, and I'm very proud of myself. As soon as you start the book, you are already like thrown into the plot. But literally it's her arriving in England and they literally take her. And we realize that like they're forcing her to change. Like she didn't know that she was a shapeshifter until like they kind of showed her powers, and she's been practicing with them because they want her to be like really good at it. She tries to escape and stuff, and they like don't let her. They tell her she has to marry the magistrate, but out of nowhere, Will Herondale, because we met him and Jem, which is James. Will comes and saves her, and I'm still trying to figure out why. So far, I'm really liking it. I'm still trying to picture setting because thinking of like modern time New York like it was in The Mortal Instruments, but this is like Victorian England, so I'm trying here. But basically, Charlotte told Tessa that she should stay at the Institute because one, they can protect her. It's also to keep up their moral code. And I think it's so funny with Tessa too because the expectations that women are supposed to be in those time periods. So she saw Charlotte, and Charlotte has all of the runes up and down her body, and she's like, oh my god, women have tattoos, like what the heck is happening? And then on top of that, she's not supposed to call Will by his Christian name, which is Will. It should be Mr. Arundel, but she's saying Will, and she's like, this is not allowed. And I am actually so hyped up for this book right now. Okay, this is like a little scary, but like Tessa's starting to freak out because she's like, what if one of the times I changed, when I turned back into myself, I didn't do it quite right? What if this isn't even my true face? Like, that is so terrifying. I don't really have many other. Love Tiffany's videos. I just had to say that. I don't know if y'all follow her. I love her. She's the sweetest person ever, and you should watch her videos. I am going to do a little reading update before I go to work. I'm really trying to finish this book by this weekend, but it doesn't look like it's gonna happen. Don't want to talk about it, but things are happening. Obviously still reading Clockwork Angel. I think it has something to do with her necklace. She has this Clockwork Angel as a necklace, and I don't know if that ties in to the plot. I hope it does. Why else would she have a Clockwork Angel and the title is Clockwork Angel? And I'm only 188 to it, so we do have a third of it, a little bit more than a third of it done, but I am absolutely enjoying this book. So far, I love just Cassandra Clare's books. Even the ones that I didn't like in the Mortal Instruments series, I still really enjoyed them, and I still think about them like all the time. I love just everything, just all the characters. Like, they're just so personable. I do not like Jessamine that's her. She's the one shadow hunter who like doesn't want to be a shadow hunter. It's just the way she treats Tessa and how she just talks about women. And I'm just like, okay, we get it. You don't like that, but that's not how it is for a shadow hunter woman. But don't like her as a character, and I also don't like how she's using Tessa. She'll be best friends with her a minute, and then as soon as someone comes in the room, she like flips a switch. I don't know if that will change. On top of that, Will Herondale is exactly like Jace. They both have that odd protection to themselves where they don't open up about things. On top of that, they have that flirtatious type personality. I do not like Will that much though. He's kind of just whatever. He's just annoying me. But I really like Jem. I love his personality so far, and he's got a lot of mystery to him because obviously something's happening with him where he's like ill. We don't know what it is, but he plays a violin and I literally love that. And just his connection with Tessa right now is just perfect. On top of that, Henry, like I just want to talk about all the characters. Henry is so cute, but I hate how everyone treats him like he's stupid. And like I think it was like Charlotte said like yelling at Henry is like kicking a puppy. I was like, stop. I was like, that's so sad. Like, don't kick him. Please don't kick him when he's down. Like, he's so cute. And all he's just trying to do is a little invention. I don't know. I just like was really sad when she said that. I was like, don't kick him. Anyways, that as well. And I think that's all I want to say about the characters. Tessa's just kind of there. She doesn't really have a lot. I mean, she has a lot going on, but I feel like I want to know her more. Well, that sounds kind of stupid. I feel like I know the other characters more than I know her. No, that just sounds stupid. Yeah, I think that's my thoughts. Oh my god, a name popped up in this book, and I knew he was going to be in this book because of course he talks about knowing these characters in Mortal Instrument. We're gonna see Magnus Bane. And you have no idea how excited I am, not only just to see his past, but also just to see him in another book. I miss him. I miss all of those characters in that book. We actually, with Camille right now, she is the vampire in those books. She knows Magnus Bane, and like we're gonna see him, and I'm so excited. I'm gonna be like, I'm so excited to see him again. I miss him. Said, I shall provide you with something better. Lady Belcourt raised her arms to clasp a necklace around her throat. Magnus Bane. The Warlock? Charlotte's eyebrows rose. I literally am so excited. Ugh, I love Magnus Bane, but it's gonna be hard. I think he falls in love with someone in this book, or in these book trilogy. I'm not sure, but I think he does, and it's gonna make me sad because obviously, if y'all know, if you watched my Mortal Instruments series, Alec and Magnus are my goal. I love them. They're literally my favorite couple ever, and they mean so much to me. Yeah, that's it so far. My room is a mess. If I could show y'all, I would. I'm so embarrassed though, because I have been depressed from 1, my dog, 2, with life, and 3, just huzzah, you know? Anyways, little update on our book so far. So much has happened in this book, and we are on page 264. I want to try to read at least 100 today, kind of get in like a middle so that I can just finish the book up tomorrow. I'm really liking this book. I love the characters, and I don't know if this is just a me thing. I've always loved in movies, TV shows, or books where it is 2 guys and a girl, because it seems like the 2 guys always prioritize the girl and will like protect her. And what just happened, we had Magnus and we had Will with Tessa, and they were making sure that she was protected, and on top of that, Jem came in and like protected her. I can't tell you what happened in the book. Something that was happening on with her brother, and they were like protecting her, and I absolutely love those scenes. They just fill my heart with joy, and I think it's also just like the masculinity of the guys like making sure that Tessa is okay, and I just love that. I always love that, and it's just like it always makes me so happy seeing that. And so I just love that we have that with Tessa, Will, Jem, and we also had a little bit with Magnus. I absolutely love Magnus. I'm so glad that I get to see him again, but this time see him in his past and see who made him. Maybe I'll have to reread the Mortal Instruments series. That's why, because I love it so much. But I'm really enjoying this so far. Stuff was happening, and we got more clues into who the Magister is. They just claimed this one person is the Magister, but I feel like it's not him. It feels too easy. So I believe he is either just like a pawn in the game. It just seems like it's deeper. I do really like Charlotte though, because she is like a mom figure to the kids. I just wish that she got more credit for what she's doing and how she's handling everything. I also love how long the chapters are, because I only have to read like 1 chapter and I read like 40 pages, and I love it. I'm definitely gonna try to read some today. I know that I haven't really been doing a lot of reading bits. I just like haven't wanted to do them. I'm gonna go and go eat and everything, and I'll come back. Hold on, y'all. Camera's literally about to die. Please ignore how I look right now. I'm ready for bed. This is what Will said to Gabriel, and I started literally laughing my head off. Gabriel's face darkened. Is there anything that isn't a joke to you? Nothing that comes to mind. You know, Gabriel said, there was a time I thought we could be friends, Will. There was a time I thought I was a ferret. Will said, but that turned out to be the opium page. Did you know it had that effect? Because I didn't. Like, I was dying when he said that. Literally like 2 minutes ago when he said that. That was so funny though. So I started reading. That's all I wanted to say. Good night. Guys, it's late, I know. And my camera keeps flashing. It's gonna die soon. And I haven't charged in weeks. Here's another quote because I just haven't been wanting to like film myself reading. I get so annoyed doing that. Also, look at my nails. Becca did them. They're so pretty. This is on page 320. Okay, they're basically talking about Shadowhunter first. When Shadowhunters see Shadowhunters, they think Shadowhunters first, you know? So Jem was kind of explaining that. And then he said, not like mundanes who look at me and see a boy who is not entirely foreign, but not quite like them either. Half one thing and half another, Tessa said. Like me, but you know you're human. Jem's expression softened, as are you, in all ways that matter. Jem is a cutie patootie. I literally love him. I will literally kill people for him. He is the cutest freaking thing ever. That was so sweet. That got me. That really got me because I was just like I don't know if this is like a love triangle, if I'm being honest. I don't know what's happening. We have bits of her and Will, but then we have bits of her and Jem. But also I think Magnus falls in love with one of them because of Mortal Instruments, but I'm not sure. And we just, you know, I'll come back if I update with other quotes because I can't really film me reading because it's gonna die. Oh my god, every time I come onto this camera I look even rougher than last time. Okay, ready? This is what Sophie said about loving someone. It's alright to love someone who doesn't love you back, as long as they're worth you loving them, as long as they deserve it. Like, and then this is what Jem and Will were saying. I'll stay. I can minister angelically. None too convincingly. I'm not as pretty to look at as Tessa is, Jem said, closing his eyes as he leans back against the pillow. How rude. Many people who have gazed upon me have compared the experience to gazing at the radiance of the sun. Jem still had his eyes closed. If they meant it gives you a headache, they aren't wrong. Well, we just learned I'm gonna go cry, but this cat, you are not sitting there, I'll tell you that, because I'm laying there. Live that way. See? And then I'll sit here. Yeah? I'm sitting down to hopefully finish my book because I have to have this video up by Monday. It has to because of brand stuff. I'm a little stressed out because I should have finished this book on Sunday. It's Tuesday now. I just haven't had time and I've just been all over the place. I know what book I'm going to start, but I'll tell you the ones I was going to think of for like the last book. I'm on page 422. Right here, we're 80% done with my book. So I have like nothing left to read really. I'm so excited to read this. I have not stopped thinking about it. I think this is a 5-star. When I get home, all I want to do is read this book. I've been really enjoying this. I've been really enjoying my recent reads that I've read. They've all been fantasy and they've all been hitting right, and this one is so good. So with it, I love the plot. So I didn't know, like the Clockwork Angel bit, I thought it was because she's got this, like, it's like a clock and it's an angel and it ticks, and that's what I thought they were referring to. But there's like actual animatronics in this because the bad guy is making these animatronics and they're supposed to look like humans, and then there's something about like he wants to bind demon energy with the animatronics to make like a monster that could defeat the Shadowhunters. I love it. I love how we're in this Victorian area but we're still getting this, I don't know, the animatronics, I love it. I really enjoy it because it still sits and it fits well in the time period. She's making bread, don't worry. I was right about where everything was going. I'm not gonna say anything. And then I had an inkling that something was going on. Because I have an hour and 9 left, so I'm gonna have to sit here for about an hour. But it's not bad. Pisses me off. Jessamine is literally like, I hate her. I despise her. She's terrible. As a Shadowhunter, I believe you're supposed to protect mundanes instead of yourself. Look at her making bread. That's rubbish. Sophie's hands are tight little balls at her sides. You're a Shadowhunter and Thomas is just a mundane. You could have helped him. You just wouldn't because you're selfish and awful. And I was like, girl, keep going. Come on, let's keep going. I want to hear it. And she's like, how dare you? Oh no. Damn it! This! Will said, "Thank the angels for glamours." Will thought, "The sight of a boy riding bareback on a charging black horse down Farringdon Road would normally be enough to raise eyebrows, even a metropolis as jaded as London." Yes, okay. I was about to start crying, y'all. No, I'm gonna start crying. I'm not finished the book. I have like 20 minutes left. I had to say this. I'm sorry, I look so rough right now. There's things that happen in the Mortal Instruments series that ties to these characters, and it kind of shows their fates. And I remember this one character, when we got their POV, told us about someone's death, and I just put everything together and it makes complete sense, and I don't want it to happen. So I think I'm gonna cry. I literally like shocked myself. I'm literally gonna bawl my eyes out. Guys, Jem's cat is Church, the one of the Mortal Instruments. That is Church. Jem's, that is his cat. That is the cat. I feel bad. I'm trying not to move because of the cat. This is what, okay, one, Jem is a freaking sweetheart. Will is an asshole, and it's so crazy how like him and Jace are. I don't know why. Does it run in the family or something? Like, what the hell? He's terrible. He's rude, but Jem is so sweet. This is what Jem said, because he obviously saw that she was not doing well because of Will. Jem said, "Jem's eyes darkened. We shall throw him out onto the streets." He proclaimed, "I promise he'll be gone by morning." Tessa started and sat upright. "Oh no, you can't mean that." He grinned. "Of course I don't, but you feel better for a moment there, didn't you?" "It was a beautiful dream," Tessa said gravely, but she smiled when she said it, which surprised her. "Will is difficult," Jem said, "but family is difficult. If I didn't think the Institute was the best place for you, Tessa, I would not say that it was. And one can build one's own family. I know you feel inhuman, as if you are set apart, away from life and love, but..." His voice cracked a little. The first time Tessa had heard him sound unsure, he cleared his throat. "I promise you the right man won't care." I'm almost to the epilogue. Just give me a second. Hey! Stop! Are you joking right now? Sorry, that's so loud. Stop! Dylan, what do I do? Do I start the second book, or do I start another book that I was supposed to read for this video?
Second book.
Really? I feel like I can't because I gotta stick to my TBR. I finished the book, and I think I'm gonna cry at the end of the series. I'm gonna give my review later because Pookie's here. So we're gonna go hang out, and I'll tell you guys what book I'm gonna read next. I want to read the second one so bad right now, but I also need to control myself and actually stick to my TBR. Give you guys my final thoughts later, and I'll show you the two books I'm indecisive about, even though I literally want to pick up the second one right now because hi. Okay, I don't honestly know. Okay, Dylan just left like a little bit ago. I was talking to my parents, but it's 9 now, and I did finish Clockwork Angel. I freaking loved it. There were so many different clues too that, not clues, but I put so much together from the Mortal Instruments, and I'm going to be heartbroken from these books. I can already tell. A lot's happening with the plot, but then a lot of romance is happening as well. I want to read the second book so bad, and I literally have it right here. This isn't on my TBR for this month. I really want to get through my TBR because I really like my TBR, but I want to read this book so bad. Like, if I didn't have a TBR, this is the book that I'd be reading. And in December, I'm gonna have a TBR as well. I don't know. I'm gonna hopefully praying that I get that book. But I think that one's shorter than this one, honestly. Now that we finished Divine Rivals and Clockwork Angel, we are now at 59 books for 2024. So we have one more book to go. Let me show you the 2 books that I'm going to decide between, and I'll tell you why I decided the one. 2 books, okay? Adding some romance in is gonna be Better Than the Movies by Lynn Painter. This one is also not terribly long. This gets to 349, and y'all are gonna be excited if I do read it. It's gonna be Magnolia Parks by Jessa Hastings. This one is 500 pages basically. It's 494. If I'm being honest, because I need to get this video up, I think I'm gonna go with Better with the Movie. But yeah, oh my god, I did not tell you guys my rating for Clockwork Angel. I love this book. It had the characters, the plot was very intriguing, and it was a whole different other plot. We were actually dealing with mundanes, and we were dealing with this kind of this like cults, this club that mundanes make, and it has downworlders in, and I thought that was very interesting and had a different little twist to it. On top of that, the animatronics were very cool, and I really enjoyed it because it was different. I also like that I got to see a bunch of ancestors. So we have the Lightwoods in here. There is also obviously Herondale, there's Wayland, there is obviously Agnes in this, and you have no idea how excited I am to see him. If I had to say my favorite character, it has to be Jem. I absolutely love him. He is the sweetest guy ever, especially with Tessa. He's just very heartwarming and heartfelt, and he's just really caring with her. Definitely between a 4.75 and a 5-star. I don't want to give it a 5-star because I feel like I give a lot of first books in series 5 stars, and I don't exactly want to give them all 5 stars because I feel like it doesn't give them like room to get better. So I want to stick with like a 4.75, I believe. We still have no idea really what Tessa is. We kind of got an answer, but it wasn't exactly an answer. Like, it was kind of like a short answer, like, you're basically this, you know, get over it. No, I just flipped to the end. Okay, The Last Hours, which I believe is this one, like the beautiful hardbacks that I have. This is the sequel to Infernal Devices trilogy. This is Tessa, Will, and Jem's children. Stop it! I'm so excited. I'm so excited. I literally love this universe and I cannot get enough of it. Okay, we're gonna go start this, and I'm really excited. Okay, so today everyone's going to get the dog right now. I have started Better Than the Movies by Lynn Painter, and I am only like, it says I'm only 30 pages in. I cannot stand Liz. I cannot stand her because it reminds me of like when I was in 6th grade, like middle school. Okay, and they're in high school. When I was in middle school, and the guy I had a crush on would make like jokes and, you know, bully me, and I'd be like, oh my god, he loves me, we're gonna be married and stuff. This is how she is with her one friend, Michael. She thinks she had like her meet cute with him because she like hugged him, and then that was it. Cannot stand her already. So I have no idea how this book is gonna go, and I'm gonna give it more of a chance. Honestly, I've only ever liked one book of Lynn Painter's, and I'm not sure if this is gonna be the one. There are also some other things I wanted to talk about too. I think I was also just getting annoyed. She's very insecure. I understand the whole thing with her mom. Her mom passed away and stuff. She is not a girl's girl though, because the main reason she doesn't like this one girl is simply because she was angry that the girls, I can't even think of her name, the girl's mom put letters in her lunchbox, and she would talk about it with her friends, and like when they were in middle school at lunch. And there was a couple other things about her mom being there in her life, and Liz just got super upset and just from that day on hated her. I was like, okay. Another reason she's not a girl's girl is there's this quote, because she started talking to Wes. I already like Wes. Wes is adorable. I love him. I can stand him because he's like that bad boy, but he's funny and I like his jokes. He was talking with Liz and they were kind of making their bet, you know, not their bet, but like he would help her with Michael. But he said, well, I think Michael likes this girl. One, Liz says, don't worry about that. And also says, Nudging him to fall in love with me would be doing him a favor simply by saving him from that. She's talking about another girl. Yikes. No thank you. Disgusting. Don't like that. So that, I was literally doing my homework and I was focusing on both. I was fine. I heard that and I literally stopped everything I was doing because like, how does someone talk to someone? Like, I understand you don't like people. I get it. You know, people, we all, you know, yes. That was disgusting. I didn't like that. That was gross. And she's like, don't worry about it. And I was like, you think this guy is gonna fall in love with you because you gave him a hug and you guys had a bunch of childhood memories together? And her friend Joe's was his Jocelyn. Jocelyn's like, you're crazy. She's like, stop getting over your head. Like, this isn't your meet cute. Like, you're jumping too far. Liz is like, no, I'm not. Like, da-da-da-da. And Jocelyn's like, yes, you are. And a couple other things. But I'm like, I'm with you, Joss. Very childish. I always give books 100 pages. And if I don't like it 100 pages in, I DNF it. I don't know. That already tells me something because I pushed through Love Wager and I hated it. So I don't want to do this with this book. And I feel like if I don't like this one, I will not be picking up another Lynn Painter book because I did not like Betting on You. I did not like Love Wager. The only one I really liked was The Do-Over. So we'll see, guys. I'm not sure. I'm going to try to read some tonight. I also have the audiobooks. I'm going to listen to that. I'll see you guys later and I will let you know if I have any other updates. Oh, hi guys. Okay. It's only a couple days since I started this book. I think I started this on Wednesday. I don't know if this is for me. I'm gonna be so honest, and I hate to say that. I'm just skimming. I absolutely hate Liz. I'm basically halfway down the book. I'm on 168 right now. Well, another thing is that Liz is just so blind to who's right in front of her, and like she is just so infatuated with this love life that is so absolutely perfect. It's kind of weird to me and I really don't like it. Like, it's like the guy can't have any flaws, and I feel like the first flaw he has, she's gonna be like, goodbye. And the only thing I like about this book is Wes, because she literally got hit in the head with a basketball and he took his shirt off and put it on her nose. Another time what happened, she got puked on and he ran her to the bathroom and got her extra clothes that he had in his car, and it was just so sweet. I love Wes, but I don't think this is for me. I'm not liking it. I feel like if I finish this book, the highest I would give this is a 3-star. And I have that feeling in my chest that I should give it another chance, but the fact that I'm not even really reading what's happening and I'm only really reading like the dialogue, I'm just like, I don't care. And I'm telling you right now, I absolutely hate Liz. She is just not who I enjoy as a character, I guess. I just don't like her. And I don't like how she treats this other girl who just has a mom. On top of that, she kind of acts like her mom is the only person in her life. Like, she's saying that she's really worried, like she's get that ball of anxiety of like leaving her mom's grave and going to UCLA, which is totally understandable, which is like, you know, a response to grief. And I'm like, what about your dad? Like, he's like not even there. I'm just like, do you actually care for your dad? Like, I don't know. I don't like her. She gives me off middle school vibes. Like, the way that she gets so excited about her crush, instead of calling her little Liz, it's like she's like normal Liz now. She's like, oh my god. And I'm like very cringed out. I think I'm gonna DNF this. And I feel terrible because it is a very, very hyped up book, but it's just not for me. Watching your movies that you watch with your mom all the time, I totally get that. Literally living your life day in, day out like a rom-com must be so exhausting. Are you kidding me? There's no way. Like, life is not that perfect enough for it to be a rom-com. I think I'm gonna DNF this. I'm not gonna give it a rating. Maybe one day I'll pick this back up. This is why I don't like DNFing stuff, because it's like the idea that there could be a switch in the book and I like really enjoy it is like what's making me want to keep reading. But right now I don't like reading. I don't want to read, and it's not grabbing my attention enough that I'm enjoying it. And I told myself 100 pages in, if I do not like the book, then I will be putting it down. I'm not saying that this is a terrible book. I'm just saying I think it's too young for me. I'm gonna be DNFing this, I think. I think I'm just worried that like everyone's gonna be like, what? But also, I'm allowed to not like books, and this one just doesn't work for me. It could work for everyone else, and obviously it works for a big variety of people. I just wish that maybe I read this when I was younger, in high school, you know, but this also just doesn't feel like high school. It feels like younger than that, the way that Liz is thinking. It's literally Liz. I do not like her as a person. I already don't want her together with Wes because he does so much for her. She doesn't even see that and she still thinks he's worthless. And on top of that, she is so terrible to her best friend and her family. Like, I get that you're grieving, but the way that you are hurting them so much more instead of just communicating. Like, Joss wants to go shopping and this girl just wants to go get a damn dress with her best friend. If you do not want to go, tell her and be truthful. I don't want to go because it brings stuff up about my mom. You do not have a friendship, you don't have a relationship if you do not communicate. So on top of that, she's so terrible to her stepmom. And I get once again with her mom. Everything is just so obsessed about her mom, and I get that. Be nice. Like, communicate. And I'm gonna DNF. Not enjoying it, just not having fun. Haven't thought of anything that was cute other than the couple times that Wes was helping, and that's it. So I'm gonna DNF because I don't want to give this a terrible rating and say this is a terrible book. I don't like it. And so I'm putting it out because I told myself this year, if I don't like a book, do not keep reading it, because that's not the point. You know, you guys are getting my review. I don't like this book, obviously, because I'm not finishing it. So, and this kind of sucks that this is like my last book. Oh my god, I got a little congratulations thing. And I'm a firm believer of, don't like the book, do not finish it. Makes sense. It's because Athena's out. He wants to see her. Firm believer, if you don't like the book, do not finish it. Simple as that. Yay! Look at this one. I got a little trophy. Yay, look at all those. Look. Oh, go away, Siri. Look at all of those books. Isn't that crazy? Or just this year, and being able to accomplish that goal makes me so happy. I'm a little disappointed that it's this book because obviously I don't like it. But to be said, I'm very glad that I tried new books and I've tried new authors and I did so many different genres, and especially having this channel. I cannot describe how much this channel means to me and how many books I've read because of BookTube. I'm just so incredibly grateful, and I'm so happy that I was able to finish 60 books this year. Oh my god, if I could finish to 70, like, could I do that? Is that pushing? 100%. I don't think I could do that, but that would be very cool if, like, somehow I could do 70. That would be very cool. That is what we read in this video, and we finished my Goodreads goal, which I'm so excited about. I just feel a little sick right now, so that's why I'm not, like, very energetic. I just don't feel good. But I'm just very happy that I was able to do that, and it's just fun. It's fun being able to, like, complete a goal, and one that was kind of a tough one, considering that last year only read 29 books. So that is a whole duplicate. So I'm very happy. But I just wanted to say thank you guys so much for watching this video. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. I'm so glad that you came along for these 2 weeks or however long it was of reading. I had a wonderful time, honestly. I just wish my last book was a little better, you know. I will talk to you guys later, and yeah, enjoy your Thanksgiving and happy Thanksgiving. I don't think I'll see you guys in a video for Thanksgiving, I don't think. But I hope you guys have a wonderful time for your family. I just want to say how grateful I am for you guys just in general. You guys mean so much to me. I'm so blessed to have all of you. It's just been a dream come true. Happy Thanksgiving, and I will see you guys in Bookmas.